You're at a party. You meet a girl. You meet a guy. You have some fun. You have some more fun. You have a lot more fun. And the next day, when the sun comes up, your life is changed forever. Because for the rest of your life, you're living with HIV.
I don't think that a lot of students think about their HIV status.
I think it'd be very uncommon for you to find a student on this college campus that does know their HIV status.
I'm sure some do, but I don't think that people my age as a whole really realize the importance of it.
I believe people in my age group have an idea of HIV and AIDS and their perception of it.
I think the general perception students have about HIV is that it's not to be talked about. For some reason, our generation, or the students' generation, is very sexualized of what they see on television, what students are wearing. They high-five each other and say, yeah, I just got some. However, the minute you start talking about condoms, the minute you start asking about HIV testing, there's a quiet that comes about the room, like, we're not supposed to talk about that.
There's a stigma when it comes to getting any kind of STI, especially HIV, that it can only be a certain demographic and that you could never fall into that demographic, or that someone that you're dating could never fall in that demographic. But here's the news, there is no demographic. You are just as likely to get HIV dating a straight man as a straight woman, as a gay man dating a gay man, and a lesbian dating a lesbian.
HIV is not a black thing, a white thing, a gay thing, or a straight thing. It's a human thing.
Students think I don't need to know because HIV isn't as deadly as it used to be.
HIV on college campuses is so much more prevalent than people even realize.
I think people don't realize how easy it is to contract it. I also think people don't realize how prevalent it is.
If you go to a party and drink and hook up with somebody, you're not just risking a bad sexual experience, you're risking your life.
HIV doesn't care who you are or where you're from.
No one is safe, and to think that you're safe when in reality you're not is sticking your head in the sand. It's only going to come back to bite you.
The number one thing that people in this age group need to know about HIV is that you are not invincible. You do not know unless someone explicitly tells you that they are HIV positive. And so you need to know that you're not invincible. You need to make sure that you are wearing protection, that you are having sex responsibly, and you need to realize that this affects everybody, that there's not one group that this just affects. This affects us all.
I just think it's self-respect, right? And it's about you loving yourself. It's about you loving other people, right? And loving them deeply enough to not, right, be hidden or elusive about your status.
You've got to be responsible and know your HIV status.